everybody, and good morning. Today is Monday, March 7th. I'm Dave Chudowsky with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and Instagram pages. And we start with Holly for a check of today's forecast and a wet forecast.
Oh, yeah, what a change from the weekend. But good morning, Dave, and hello to you. So as we look ahead to this afternoon, we are going to see a changeover to scattered snow. And after 60s and 70s, it's going to take a little getting used to. It's been a soaker this morning, as you're well aware, and by later today, we're seeing scattered snow showers within the area. Could pick up some light accumulations, fresh new coatings of snow as temperatures fall back into that low 30 range. And that'll be the case even through tonight and early tomorrow, with some scattered snow and flurries to start off your Tuesday. And then it's looking like just a chilly day all the way around, with a mix of clouds and sun, but we're not making it out of the upper 30s for highs tomorrow. Quite a difference from our spring-like weekend, but you know what? It's that time of year, 13 days till spring. We know that things are going to take a turn here. It's not like we're having this kind of weather in November, and we know what's ahead, right? So upper 30s tomorrow, and then we're in the 40s for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun. Friday, we're back to rain and really mild weather with temperatures in the 50s. And behind that front, Dave, it's another big punch with winter back. Snow likely Saturday, 30s for highs, and then dry on Sunday.
All right, from 70 to 30 in 1 week. Holly, thank you. Well, yesterday, the national average for a gallon of gas in the U.S. topped $4 for the first time in 14 years. So how high could gas prices go? Experts say the steep climb in gas prices is a direct result of Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, and those prices could last for several months. National average just hit $4 a gallon for the first time in a decade. Ohio's average just under that at $3.81, and according to Gas Buddy, prices will keep going up, predicting $4.25 by May and staying over $4 through the fall.
Oil market reacts much like the stock market. It gets very jittery when it comes to volatility, and we're seeing a lot of volatility right now. And unfortunately, drivers are paying for that at the gas pump.
Experts say there are options: more domestic production and further tapping the National Oil Reserve, lowering gas taxes, and a nuclear deal with Iran could potentially release enough oil into the market to ease disruption. Well, new overnight out of Ukraine, Russia says it will temporarily cease fire for evacuations, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. The ceasefire began this morning, as well as the opening of humanitarian corridors. Civilians from several cities will be given an opportunity to evacuate. Russian forces will be observing the ceasefire with drones. However, there is no word on how long it will last. This all comes as officials from both sides are planning a third round of talks today. Back here at home, support for the country has been seen here in Cleveland. Yesterday, Catholic Diocese held a prayer service for peace in Ukraine. Service drew a large crowd of all denominations at St. John Cathedral. They prayed for the end of the violence. The bishop there spoke with us last night, saying he knows good will come out of all of that evil. He also says, pray for Ukraine and even Vladimir Putin.
I want Putin to have salvation too, and there's a way for him to do that, and that's to turn to the Lord Jesus, accept his peace, and become a person of peace. The Lord always answers our prayer, but on the Lord's time, not always the way we expect.
Church leaders are encouraging all parishes to talk about the war in Ukraine and to keep praying. And even more companies are pulling their goods and services from Russia over the invasion of Ukraine, including Netflix, which is suspending its services in the country. FedEx will now halt all package movements, including domestic deliveries in both Russia and Belarus. UPS announced that they had temporarily suspended all operations in Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine. And TikTok announced it is suspending live streaming and new content. TikTok's in-app messaging service will not be affected. Here are 3 local headlines we are following. First, after being out of school for 2 weeks, all students at Parma St. Anthony of Padua Elementary return to the classroom today. For now, students will attend classes at St. Bridget. Grades 6 through 8 were back on Friday, and today grades 1 through 5 will join them. St. Bridget actually closed last year, but is temporarily back open, so St. Anthony of Padua students can finish out the school year. The fire caused about $1 million in damages. A $12,500 reward is being offered in the case. Cleveland State University says starting today, masks will now only be required in classrooms and labs. CSU leaders say the decision to rescind the mask mandate came from the drop in daily cases and hospitalizations statewide, but masks are still encouraged in places like offices, meeting rooms, and recreational facilities. Beechwood High School's indoor track team was able to compete in Saturday's state championship. This is an update to a story we brought you on Friday morning. The team's coach missed the deadline to register, but they were granted an injunction to compete. The boys finished 7th overall and the girls 21st overall. Their coach told us the team never stopped practicing and used this as a teachable moment. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to join me here on this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Make sure to continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Dave Chudowsky. We'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.